shit, I need to scroll up. Happy 2025, fucknuts. Our first video of the new year is going to be about one of my most anticipated games of 2025, being Pokemon Legends ZA, the spiritual sequel, I guess you could call it, of 2013's Pokemon X and Y for the 3DS. Fun fact, did you know that this game was actually meant to come out in 2014? But instead we got Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire as it was the 10th anniversary of Ruby and Sapphire. I learned that from the infamous Twitter Pokemon... Jesus Christ, that's a handful. Yeah, I learned that from the infamous Twitter Pokemon Leak ultimate source god Arceus reincarnate himself. Did I really write this? Centro Leaks, or Centro Pokemon, or whatever you want to call him in his awesome, cool name, because he's never wrong, and he's always right, and he's always the one to get all this information out to the public himself.
I love Centro!
If you truly are dumber than a bag of Crogunks, and could not sense some level of sarcasm, Centro Leaks is genuinely the biggest dumbass in the entire Pokemon community. Right next to, like, I don't know, Verlicify. That guy's just a grifter piece of shit. I don't know. Even if you're a casual Pokemon fan, you know what the internet is. Pokemon Leaks are a genuinely prominent player in the large span of the community. Did you guys know that, like, every single Pokemon game on the Switch since Sword and Shield has leaked in its entirety 2 weeks early? Like, completely playable, start to finish. And Centro has become the de facto leaker guy the average Twitter Pokemon fan goes to, as he presents a clear and cut narrative about what is said via leakers and speculatory creators. That last sentence is exactly why I, amongst many Pokemon fans or even other Pokemon creators, just don't like Centro. It's because he takes these leaks provided by other people and molds it into his own as if it's him leaking the information. He never credits the leakers. Where's your source? I am the source. That's Centro. That's how he does things. And when he's given large-scale criticism from content creators, people who consume his content, even though you're basically consuming regurgitated food, he just whines like a little bitch about it in a private server. And he doesn't acknowledge anything about it on his Twitter because he just thinks that he's too good to do anything about that. He thinks that he's just on a higher pedestal than other people. Another issue many people have expressed with Centro is that he's been proven to be unreliable in the past. Even if most of his stuff is true, or largely true, but only because he's gotten the information from other people. Back when the remakes of Diamond and Pearl were being speculated about, Centro took to Twitter to post a blatantly fake leak that he tried to pass off as real. It literally was just an Animal Crossing screenshot really zoomed in. While he did say he was unsure about the validity of this leak, this came out in like June of 2021. We had already been given a trailer like 4 months prior to this. We knew what the sprites looked like. The larger scale Pokemon fans might be stupid, but we're not this stupid. We know you're just trying to pass this off for clout. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the content creators who feed into the fake 4chan leaks or the Reddit threads about Pokemon Day 2025 and shit of that sort. But the larger issue is people like Centro entertain the ever-living hell out of this type of content and will pass it off as plausible. I genuinely do not remember the last time one of those Reddit threads have been one-to-one besides maybe the Ben Affleck leak for Pokemon Sword and Shield. So why we as a community still feed into them as heavy as we do when we know that 99.9% of them are fake, or the information is somewhat true, but completely skewered to the point where none of it sounds plausible. I mean, there were definitely leaks pre-Pokemon Day 2024 that mentioned an X and Y Legends game called Legends Z, and it had been speculated since Legends became a thing back in 2022, but before it actually existed, everyone would say you need to be thrown into Arkham alongside Bloodborne 2, Silksong, and Beyond Good and Evil 2. Everyone thought that we were getting black and white remakes because it made sense. I do genuinely love the thrill of concepts that could be put into a Pokemon game, but when assholes like Centro deliver these concise and pass as true forms of blatant fan requests more than anything disguised as leaks, it really does put things into perspective. A perspective of Pokemon fans who follow his account will believe anything and everything, and that he will just get infinitely more well-known in the community, and that he's just gonna get more clout and more viewership because of his bullshit reaches. Can someone cue that scene from Transformers 1? The age of Centro Leaks has ended. I did used to follow Centro before getting more involved with the deeper, like, cavernous parts of the Pokemon community. But then I realized he's just a scum-sucking clout whore who will pass off leaks from other people as his own, and will feed his large follower base a bunch of bullshit. I mean, I could say the same thing about, like, things like Pori leaks as well. Gatekeeping is ever so apparent within the Pokemon leak community. And honestly, not even Archie or Maxie would do this level of gatekeeping, and they each wanted to terraform the world with their respective tools of torture. At the end of the day, I am really excited about the rightful return to Kalos with Legends ZA. ZA. Even though I'm sure when this game will inevitably leak in a week or so before it comes out, I'm sure Centro will see that as like his bat signal and fly in and leak fucking everything. Story spoilers included before literally anyone else will be able to play it. I swear to all things holy that if Centro leaks the plot of ZA before it comes out, I will fucking... Centro, you probably won't see this, because I'm me and you're you. But if you do, fuck you.